difficulties earlier. We tried to set up the matches, 2 matches basically, and ended up being too close for comfort. But now we set up the server for the next match that we have, and it's gonna be OGF, OGF and HAGB versus GW, Alpha, and DEFY. So definitely it's gonna be a good one. We'll see how the match develops, and we'll see who comes on top. With me, I have Levi and Burning Trees. Say what's up, guys. So we're back. Then it's starting already. 5-minute mark. It reached the 5-minute mark. Let me see. We got OGF, blue, and let me see. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna have to change this real quick. Sorry. Yeah, they have a lot of people on Bravo. They have a lot of people on Bravo. OGF trying to, yeah, OGF trying to go around there. I think a few people. No, it's only one guy, 2 guys maybe. They're having a hard time maintaining Alpha also. GW and DEFY moving towards Alpha. They're capturing, I think, a few people there. I think OGF spawning on Charlie at the moment, and yeah, they already conquering 4 flags already. Charlie's the only one that OGF is in control. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. They're coming with the vehicle. Yeah, it's only a few of GW DEFY right now. Here we go. Oh, there's a fight. Yep. Yes, it is. And not. Yeah. They're still fighting for it. GW is not giving it away that easy. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, what's going on, Spooky? Yeah, they have control over Alpha. Yeah, there's still one more guy. They're waiting for a spawn on him. We got GW trying to go back and push on Alpha still, while they're controlling Bravo. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, they're trying to get position, I guess. OGF trying to get position on the 2nd floor. Yeah, yeah. GW just took control over the whole thing. Yep. Now they need to push. OGF pushing Bravo. Yeah. Yeah, they're pushing the whole wall of OGF and yeah. OGF and HAGB they're gonna fight for every little inch though right now. It looks crazy. You got some people from the left side trying to flank them. Yeah. I gotta say, DEFY, yeah, I gotta say, GW and DEFY making a really good barrier. Like, they're not letting them pass it. They're actually pushing forward. Yeah. Yeah, the OGF is still like very active in this area though, in the center of. They took the flag though. They're surrounded by. Yeah, they're breaking up. Yeah, they're breaking up to Alpha right now. This is one guy running. Yeah, GW running. But yeah, all the fight is Bravo right now. They're taking. Oh, they're fighting for it though. Yeah, they're pushing forward. They found a way to pass through, I guess, from the middle. But I don't know if they know that they're losing Alpha. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we made a big mistake. I think trying to hold those flags, and unfortunately, it worked maybe in the first match. It was by a couple of points actually. We were kind of lucky in that part. Yeah. Yes. That was awesome. That was an awesome match. Yeah. Now we have a GW on the 5 holding on Charlie right now. OGF trying to push from the right side, getting stopped right now. Almost wiped out. Yep, he got wiped. Yeah. Yeah, he got wiped. The lineup's right there. OGF and yeah, and HAGB. Yeah, all the flags are taking over. OGF is having a hard time. Yeah, they're getting. You also had to give them credit though to OGF and HAGB, because they're just new. It's kind of, so they're like, they're having a hard time. I guess they're trying to get used to it, even though they won the first match against Bats and 30th. They won the first match. It was actually a tie. They won the tiebreaker. But they're doing their thing. They're pretty good. Unfortunately, I think GW and DEFY have more of teamwork, I'm guessing. So they're pushing OGF and HAGB back all the way to their point, all the way to their flag. Yeah. 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 Here comes OGF. Yeah. They got... I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah. That's the thing, like, you let one pass through and then that's it, now you have to push, you have to walk, like go back and try to recapture all the flags, unless, you send some people and meet them somewhere in the middle and stop them right there, in their tracks, and then capture Yeah. Hey, Levi. Okay, are you sharing your audio by any chance? Because I think some people can't hear you. You might. They're asking, you know, like if I'm talking to myself.
Sorry there, folks. Technical difficulties on my part, and should now be broadcasting correctly. And Sandman isn't crazy. He's not talking to himself.
Here comes OGF and yeah, he comes OGF. I mean, DEFY and HAGB-gw right now. I think yeah, they're taking Bravo, I think. Yeah, they are. But here comes GW and DEFY, man. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Honestly, it seems like it's really gonna be tough for OGF and HAGB to find a way to stop GW and DEFY right now. They have to stick together. They have to set some, I guess, a limit to how far they can go for the moment until everything, you know, until they get, I guess, a little bit of teamwork between each other. Because I think everything, all OGF and HAGB, they're just running around individually. And I think they're getting killed because if you can see, DEFY and GW are always running 4 or 5 groups together, and then they're always, you know, killing one, then the next one, and there's no way one OGF can kill 5 dudes unless you're a killing machine. You know? Yeah, they need to work together as a team, and it seems that OGF is having a hard time, like, you know, working right now as one right now. They're trying, don't get me wrong, they are, but they're not sticking together.
Hold this Bravo quite well, but are they able to push out? You know, that's the thing here, because we have a 3-2 spread right now with DEFY GW holding on to Charlie, Delta and Echo, and OGF and HAGB just holding on to Alpha and Bravo, and they're somewhat trapped at Bravo, it seems. They're not able to break away, and that's a dangerous position to be in.
Yeah. But also, you have to... I'm sorry, go ahead. Also... Yeah.
Well, there's a lot to be said for that wide flank, you know? That wide flank where no one can see, like Sandman said earlier, just one guy.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you need, just one guy to make it past, and then you break away from this. Where there's too much at the moment. This big fight for Bravo is a complete sort of waste of time, really, because it's just concentrating everybody here on one flag, and one flag is not going to win you. You know, around. You need these guys, and we saw that with Bats and 30th in the last game.
Yeah.
And we also saw it with 633 and RIP in week 1, in the stage week 1 last week. These guys were mobile. They were mobile up and down the map. You know. These static front lines, no good, I don't think, on these big conquest games. You really need to be constantly on your toes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy to stick together, but at the same time, at the end, you know, like, you just cover a certain amount of area, you know, of the map.
Yeah.
So eventually you will have openings, you know, and then one pass through, and that's it. That's basically what happened to us. in the match before, you know. So it's all about how you control a whole area, you know. Once you capture it, you have to be able to spread out and control that area, not letting anybody pass. But that's the hard part, working as a team. You know, it's not that easy as it sounds. You got a lot of people, a lot of OGF, GW and DEFY, like on Bravo, man. OGF is having a hard time trying to hold something. They're trying to go from the left side, it seems, and they get stopped right away. Got some people on horses trying to go around them.
Even now, excessively for GW and DEFY, if even one of them was to sneak around and start taking Alpha, you know, that's going to create even bigger of a problem that these guys are already in, because it's going to split their forces. Do they fall back? Do they carry on with the assault? And it looks as though we have Grunts coming out now and doing exactly that, going for Alpha solo, backed up by Harvey Tyler.
Yeah.
And OGF are in response to that. And once again, very dangerous here.
Yep. See, the thing...
we need to see a wider line here from GW DEFY, because they are, OGF just sneaking around on this side. And this is what happens when you concentrate your forces too heavily into one area.
Yeah.
And look at this now. Yep. They're responding to that. GW DEFY, Purvis up there, holding the ground, backed up by Boy Gunnar.
They're taking over Alpha though.
Sorry, I'm not quite sure how you say that.
Yeah,
OGF and HAGB just sneaking around there. And it's your boy Purvis just holding on.
You got a couple of OGF still in the middle. I think they got spotted. He's trying to revive his people. 1 against 5. 2 now. Oh my god, really? What? Well, I gotta say that delay, I mean, they're from... Well, actually, not gonna lie, I'm not sure if there's any difference between the connections between Germany and UK. Is there, you know, is there any type of...
I think the host servers for Europe, to my knowledge, are in Ireland.
Oh, okay. I mean, because it seems like they're not having a hard time, you know, with the connection for the... Sometimes it does happen with the delay part, I don't think it's happening in this case. I just feel a little bit bad for OGF and HAGB, you know, because I mean I have to point out that HA and GB, they're a normal clan. I think they just switched to hardcore. You know, it's the first tournament playing on the hardcore. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm not sure. I mean, they did pretty good in the match against 30th and what's the other clan? I'm sorry. Bats. Sorry, Bats. Yes. And they won. You know, so it's a pretty good experience for them, I think, and hopefully they stick, you know, still in the community, in the alliance. Yep. Yeah. And you know what? I'll give him respect just for the fact that, you know what, they just found out about it like last week.
There's a balance there. There's a balance there, Sand. I've got to say, I've got to jump in there. I'm sorry, but I've got to say, you know, the balance there is that you know, GW and Infamous Hill are primarily Rush fans. So even though they're hardcore fans, you know, when you drop a Conquest player, even though he's a core player, but you know, he primarily plays Conquest with his boys, with his crew,
Yeah.
You know, that immediately gives them a better understanding of how to respond and how to react to the game. So
Yeah.
I think it was leveled out. The fact that Bats and 30th may have been core players predominantly was balanced out by the fact that GW and Infamous Ill, I know myself, are actually hardcore Rust fans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, there was a good balance there.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, me and a couple of the guys we created the clan like 10 years ago, honestly.
Yeah.
So it was we created a clan when Battlefield
I remember
Bad
Infamous Ill.
Company.
Yeah, because
Bad Company.
GW was about the same age as Infamous Ill,
Yeah.
and I can remember Infamous Ill from years and years ago. You know, from forever. So yeah, it was a great bit of history there.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're about to capture all the flags, yo. They're about to capture. I try. There's a lot of fight on Delta right now. They keep spawning on one guy. But there's
I'm just
so
here up
much.
on Alpha at the minute. It's,
But
the same scenario.
yeah, it's about to finish. You know, it's with a total win for DEFY and GW. But you know how crazy it is to have like 2-3 guys on one flag, being able to hold on to hold a whole squad.
Yeah,
A whole squad,
sure.
you know, like on one flag. It's crazy. You know, respect for that. And that will be the first match going to GW on the 5. I think OGF and HAGB has a lot to think right now and to talk before the match starts and rearrange how they, you know, the new plan of attack, I'm guessing.
Yeah, sometimes you know, you'll know more than anyone, Sam. Sometimes it takes the first round to sink in.
OGF, look at that, OGF, best squad.
And you get the best squad. Yeah. It can take a round, you know, that first round, people settle into the game and they realise, you know, what's going on here, and they actually start to progress. So I never base too much on that first round, you know.
Yeah, no, especially if it's a best out of 5, some people catch up, get in their groove, you know, start flowing through the game a lot better after the second game, you know, once they kind of know their what they need to do, you know.
Yeah, OGF actually lost their first match back and won the next 2.
Oh, actually,
Exactly,
Oogie Boogie told
you know.
Oogie Boogie is posting something that says the best squad is randomized in an unranked match. Okay, that's good to know. I did not know that.
Okay, and both teams set to spawn in at the 5-minute mark, so you want to go and get yourself a drink, folks, or anything else you might want to go and do. This match will be going live in 5.
Well, I'm gonna keep recording.
Yeah, I'm still live. It's still rolling.
So
we can talk about Sandman, the origins of BHCA and the rest of your evil plan to take over the world.
Yes. So we'll have to start by saying thank you to all the clans actually participating in the tournament and past and present, you know, at this moment. Because this is, you know, we wouldn't be here actually. I mean, we're trying to build something here, I think, and they see a few clans in the beginning, saw the potential of the tournament, you know. And I mean, I started doing the tournaments just kind of like in my clan, just for my clan, and then I opened it up to a few clans here and there, you know, and then it just little by little, since I started doing the tournament since last year, and I started you know, getting a little bit more popular here and there. I have always, the only thing, I guess the only difference between most of the tournaments is that uh, it's cash prize money, and it's not that I'm being sponsored or anything like that. It's my money. That's where, you know, it's like I put the money for the tournament.
So
All the
hang on,
money
let me
that
get this straight. So you're putting your own hand into your own pocket and sponsoring hardcore tournaments for the hardcore community.
exactly. That's how I started, you know, like
Wow.
you know, I started, I think at that time I didn't like none of the tournaments that were happening from, I'm sorry, not saying that they're bad or anything like that. I just don't like the regulations of all the tournaments that are on right now, you know, like Tier 1 Gaming, ESL, Frag Nation. There's so many regulations, so many restrictions on weapons, vehicles, classes. You can only have like a certain amount of classes if you're gonna play this mode, and it's just fucking crazy to me. I'm sorry, but it's just I don't see the point of that. Like the way I turn on the PlayStation and put in the game, except for maybe a few rules here and there, you know, just to make the game run smoothly. That's it. I think anything else in the game, I think it shouldn't be touched, and that's how the game is, and I think it should be played how it is, and that's the reason why I started making tournaments, and along the way, a few clans. Oh, they moved it to say Tier 1 Gaming has virtually no regulations except 124 damage and versus 24. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, that's good to know. And then you know, I apologize for that. Maybe I need to check, you know, a little bit more into that, a
Yeah.
little more info into that. But yeah, I started doing the tournaments, and I think, I mean, I have some of the what's the name? GSP and Demo. They're the ones who first won the tournament in my first and second Rush to Victory tournament. They're the winners of the first and second. You know, now Demo, I think they got separated and they're DEFY now. So here we go. You know, here they are, still competing. You know, so. And along the way, I will say, I don't want to go talk too much because we're about to start. I just want to say that, you know, I was able to meet a couple of good clans like EPSX, MOD, GW, and you guys are helping me out. And we actually, I think, evolving into something a little bit more, a little bit better, you know, when it comes to doing tournaments. And I think a little bit more professional in a way. So we'll see where this goes, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that I mean, I'm not going for that, to be honest. But if it does come to that, then that's fine. I'm not gonna, you know. We'll see what happens. It all depends on how good we, you know, how better we come. It's
How good
about
we
match is
set the
about to start.
servers up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I gotta work on the servers, man. I'm sorry, man. Doing everything, doing it all, it sucks sometimes. Okay, 5 seconds before match starts.
We've already got spawners in. I think this match is a go. We've had some cavalry there spawn in already, and they're
I
on their
see it.
way. So
Yeah, I see it. I got a couple of guys joining in.
well, you see these two cavalry for the Turkish side here, and this is OGF and HAGB. This is crucial play with these cavalry. You know, the way, the distance they can cover. And look at this contest straight again. Back on Charlie. Both teams.
Ooh,
Heavy
that was
presence.
awesome. Yeah. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Boogie. Appreciate it.
And who is now going round on the flanks, I wonder? Once again, crucial play. And we have two cavalry coming round for GW DEFY. They have been spotted. OGF, HAGB are aware. And Harvey Tyler and Moldef Massive now making the push. And this is a smart move here. They've avoided confrontation, and they're going straight now for the Echo flag.
Yeah.
Harvey Tyler just causing disruption there, and Moldef, it seems as though they've been sidetracked somewhat. It looks like Mulder is now, he's now on the ball, and he is now going for that. Yeah,
it seems like a couple of people are trying to take Bravo at the moment, see if they can take it, but they're surrounded right now.
Yeah, I mean this move here from Mulder and Harvey Tyler there for Echo, that's gonna force OGF and HAGB to pull back. You know, at least one or two people are now going to have to fall back and capture that, or come in from the home spawn. And once again, we see a dominant show of force here from GW DEFY.
Yeah.
With a 3-2 cap possibly, but OGF responded to that now, snatching Bravo back, and this could be a 3-2 cap.
Yeah.
For OGF.
Yeah, they're pushing forward. They're pushing forward. I think they're pushing they're not even concentrating on, I think they have only a certain amount of people on Bravo, but they keep pushing forward towards Charlie and Delta. You know, so they're like I think they're trying to concentrate on these 3 flags, and I'm guessing there has nobody trying to take Alpha. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, OGF is like pushing all the way to Alpha. Oh, but they're having. Oh, but you know what's happening? They might actually work on what's the name? OGF and HAGB behalf, because there's a lot of GWs all the way back. I'm not sure if they might be able to push forward. I'm not sure. No, never mind.
There's a big fight on Delta right now.
I see that, yeah. Oh, you're from New Jersey? I'm from New Jersey too. Jersey City. New Jersey. Let me see. Yeah, they're capturing Delta.
Right flank here. The cavalryman. Let's just zoom in on that. He has been spotted, and DEFY GW are aware. As who have we got here?
Ooh, you got him?
As John makes his move for HAGB, he is running for his life now to get to that Alpha flag.
Yes, I see him. I got DEFY, Mr. Suavecito shooting at him like crazy.
yeah, and he's now there uncontested. And once again, this one guy on Alpha is going to have, the enemy team are going to respond to this with at least 1 or 2 guys, at least.
Yeah.
And this is a great tactic here. Just one guy is causing disruption.
Yes, it's making people go back. People go back.
And if they manage to cap it, that's a spawn there. And the whole team can spawn up and move in.
I'm following Suavecito.
We have lost objective apples.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually looking through him, looking at his view, but I think he's surrounded by OGF.
Oh, he's holding his ground. He's now backed up by GW Tripno Toad.
Yeah.
Oh,
they haven't seen him. They haven't seen him. Oh, he just took 2 guys. He's a killing machine right now. Oh, shit. Oh wow. Okay, there he goes. Wild 1994, got it. Let me see.
Taken down. And HAGB.
Oh, you're from
Vinyl?
I'm from Jersey City, downtown. So I got a tank on the...
Fight back some territory.
Yeah, I got a tank.
Where you at, Sandman?
I'm on Bravo right now. There's a tank on top of the hill. They're spawning from the tank right now. They're pushing towards down the hill towards Bravo.
Yeah, I'm coming in on that now. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies down there.
Yeah, they're trying to take over Bravo right now. There's a lot of action going on. Buildings. Let's see. There's a bunch of OGF on the left side, trying to flank them on Bravo. GW and DEFY capturing Bravo right now. They're about to. Oh, here comes OGF and HAGB. Tank still doing some suppression fire on Bravo. Barcade. I hate that place. It's very famous though, I'm not gonna lie, but I hate that place. Oh, moving towards Charlie right now. Yeah, it's almost a complete capture of all flags. Wow.
Yeah, this is a show of force here.
Yeah, man. There's GW and DEFY. Gotta say, man, they're really tough. They're really tough. Really tough. I haven't. Yeah. Yeah, they're just giving some protection and spawning from there. They're spawning on the tank. Yeah, they just keep reinforcing that area. You know what? It's funny. It's you don't think about these type of things, but I mean, I guess if you're a Battlefield 1 player, like you know, that's all you do. You know, like you know, like in Battlefield 4, you had the recon class that you can actually spawn, you know, that spawn beacon and everything. But in Battlefield 1, they don't give you the option. But a lot of people don't think about this. Vehicles are spawn beacons, bro.
Yes,
you know?
of course, yeah.
That's
why they've made all the vehicles like effectively transport vehicles.
Yeah, like
to allow those extra spawns, because there is that lack of the spawn beacon. Because you know, it's kind of a shame. I mean, I can understand why it's not in Battlefield 1, but the spawn beacon was such a crucial element.
Yeah.
I actually, on Battlefield 4, you know, the amount of hours I put into that game is ridiculous. But my highest class was recon. If it wasn't my highest, it was my second highest, I'm sure, because not because I like to snipe. I'm a very squad-based player. I'm a very PTFO type player. I like to push to get the game won.
Yeah.
And the reason why my recon was so highly scored was purely because of that spawn beacon.
Yeah.
You know, I knew that I could put my team somewhere that I wanted them to be.
Yeah.
Crucial bit of gadgetry there for Battlefield 4, and it's a shame we haven't seen something the same in Battlefield 1. But you know, on the hardcore thing, you can spawn on anyone and not just your squad leader.
Yeah.
Which was how it was in Battlefield 4 for hardcore.
Yeah, it's a little bit different gameplay. You just have to adjust to the you know how it is. Definitely, like if you're not a kind of like a team player, you would just use the tanks to drive whatever you need to go, and then that's it, you know. But a good team will definitely use the tanks to the maximum. You know, like as you can see right now with OGF.
It's right. I mean, it's an asset.
Yes. You'll take whatever you can get, I'm guessing, and since we don't have spawn beacons or anything like that, vehicles are spawn beacons basically.
Yeah.
If you know how to use them and give support to your team at the same time.
Well, you often hear that complaint in the open servers, where people sort of say, you know, you've got the tank, why don't you just run it straight in? You know, it's not really, you know, a tank is long-range, heavy ordnance. Like you just said, if you position the tank correctly, you know, the positioning of the tank is crucial, especially now that it's a spawn vehicle, not just in the offensive sense or the defensive sense, but as a spawn vehicle. You know, that tank doesn't want to be right on the objective taking fire from every angle. It wants to be just on the outskirts, keeping your team in, you know, with a presence in the area.
In the area, yeah.
In the area of interest, yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. I've been one of those guys that I see somebody in another team using the tank, and I'm like, yo, why is this guy not giving that support? Like across the freaking field, like all the way across, just shooting, and I'm like, why is this guy not moving towards the objective? Like, he's not killing anybody. But you know what? The other day, I saw what they were using for, and it makes sense. And that's why, you know what? I kind of like had to shut up in that matter, because I saw that, you know, they were pushing that same flag. It make the other enemy stay in that area, so the rest of the team can actually capture the rest of the flag.
Yeah.
If you can see the whole game, not just from one area, but if you can see the whole big picture, then you can see that, you know,
it creates an angle of attack.
Exactly, if you know how to take it, if you know how to take advantage of that little opening, you know. But it's very hard. It's very hard to understand the whole scheme of the battle if you just only see a little portion of it. That's why teamwork is very important in this type of games, you know, especially in tournaments.
Yeah, well, that's you know, and teamwork basically boils down to good comms, good communications.
Yeah.
Good communications with your team, and you know, it's a real problem when you have a communication breakdown, you know, the machine will break down, especially if the other team are still capable of, you know, using good comms and executing any directives that may have come from those communications. So it's crucial, I think, to keep your communications in any chat ready for a battle clean and clear, and certainly try and maintain a good temperament throughout the match, winning or losing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It seems that they have two flags, OGF and BHCA. I think they're about to lose Alpha though. But they made DEFY push all the way back, even though they're controlling 3 flags.
Mugiwara now one-on-one with John up on Charlie. Mugiwara securing that exchange.
Yeah, I see that.
And just taking Charlie back for himself as he pushes up onto Delta. And look at this presence here from OGF and HAGB.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still having I'll be honest, I'm still having a lot of problems like trying to adjust to this type of, you know, like Battlefield 1. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like in the beginning how they
well, the game. I'll be honest with you then, Sandman, you need to play more.
Yeah, no,
that's
you
the
know,
fact of it, bro. There's no point you saying that stuff.
I know, it's just like, you know what, you know what, I don't need to hide, it is what it is, you know. I didn't play the game when it came out. I bought it, everything, didn't play it for like maybe a month, and then I started playing it again. It's just I didn't like the fact the way that they released for hardcore players, you know. That's the thing. That's the issue.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think necessarily. You're certainly not alone there. Disappointment in Battlefield 1 for the hardcore scene, especially. You know, especially there are lots and lots of hardcore players that are just disappointed. You know, there's no other way to put it. Just disappointed.
No, I know, but I mean, they seem. Yeah, they seem they're working on it, and you know what? That's the whole thing. You know, like I feel that they put in a lot of effort and time into it.
Yeah.
So hopefully they fix it. You know, a couple of issues here and there. That's it.
They've shown before that, you know, they can pull a game around. I mean, Battlefield 4 they brought in you know, some more players towards sort of the end of the season when they fixed the game. And I've got no doubt that a year into Battlefield 1, once they fixed everything and sorted everything, especially with their new competition mode coming out, which
I heard
I certainly hope to see some BHCA tournaments running in that one.
Oh my god, this guy did not see it. He almost took the whole squad by himself. Yeah, OGF is having a hard time advancing. They're trying to hold on to their flag, but they're getting they are getting what's the name, surrounded by they're going all the way around now. They're trying to push forward towards Delta right now, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to grab it. They have all the other flags.
Yeah, Oldif Massive just sat out the back of Echo here. Looks like he's waiting for some squaddies to spawn up with him, and here they go. Harvey tried to backing him up now, up on that tank, and he must have told Harvey to spawn in with that gear, because Harvey's just spawned in with the gear to deal with the tank. Unfortunately taken down, but the tank is now forced to retreat.
Yeah, you got Toby early going on. Oh! You got killed by a esophobic. Yeah, they're trying to push
Tyler
forward.
once again going for this tank here, look, at the back of Echo. Let's see if he can pull this off. He got one kill there, he threw out some dynamite on that tank, I'm not sure if he secured it. Rockets going out now. This is going to be interesting. Man versus heavy tank, and he gets taken down. Unfortunately, a great play from Harvey. DEFY Grunts coming up to back that play up now. Backed up by Mulder, and looks like we have Longwitz in defence here. And HAGB just swarming that tank now, trying to protect their asset, hang on to their asset. You know, it's the vehicles so crucial, because I mean, even if you should never get out. You know, you should never ever get out of the vehicle, because if you let that vehicle go, that can be a game changer right there.
I always say, man, like I always die with the tank. Doesn't matter if I know
you have to go down
I have
with
to
the
down
ship,
with the ship. Yeah, I never let them take the tank, whatever. Because you give them a basically a strong, you know, like a tank or whatever. That could change the whole title of the game, you know, like
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, OGF is having a really hard time.
And I wonder if OGF and HAGB are going to play the third and final map. Every match I've had with OGF, you know, they always go the full match. Very, very honourable clan, OGF.
Oh yeah,
some really nice guys, Gondorf and Soldier Ready, some really nice guys from OGF.
Yeah, sorry, forgot also to mention OGF and Shushanic from 633 are also part of the Battlefield Hardcore Alliance. I'm sorry guys if I left you. It's so much stuff in my head right now. I have a lot of stuff that I got that sometimes I forget. But yeah, OGF and 633 are actually part of the Battlefield Hardcore Alliance too, and yeah, Soldier Early is very honorable man. His clan is very well organized, you know, and they're really good.
Yeah, I mean, I would. My prediction right now for the final, from what we've seen so far, is going to be GW Alpha DEFY versus 633 RIP.
Yeah, yo,
633 RIP looks strong, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, Rip guys and 633 are really good, doing actually really good teamwork.
Man, I gotta say, they look strong.
Really good team, man. See what happens, man, and see who takes third and second place. Yeah. Well, so basically, let me see. This is the end of the game. I'm not sure if they're gonna go to the third match as a tiebreaker, but as of right now, we have OGF losing one match. They, you know, they won. GW and DEFY won 2 games already. So that's the end of the match. GW and DEFY wins. OGF is their first loss, but they still have one more opportunity. Infamous Ill is out of the competition with a GW Bravo. Sorry, I'll have to apologize to GW and Bravo in that aspect. At least I didn't get my guys up to date, but they did their best, you know. It's just I didn't have enough practices, to be honest, but it was actually a good team. Hopefully we can do this again with GW. But let me see. I think yeah, I think they're not playing a few of the OGF left already. I think.
Let's just hang on here and see what goes down, because there may just be a bit of a team swap. If everybody leaves, then for sure, and it looks like they may be doing that.
Some of the DeFis are leaving. I think they switching. I think you're right.
Is it over?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's the match over, and Mugiwara was playing for GW Alpha versus
Good
DeFy.
game.
So,
good game,
Mugiwara, give us your view on the match, please.
Well, I think the squads were very well coordinated. There was good communication between the squads. I think everyone had an overall feel of how the battlefield was going. Everyone was pretty calm. It was strong play by GW and DeFy, I can say. Smashed it. Obviously, OGF and GV or something like that.
HAGB, yeah.
HAGB, well played. It's a shame how it ended so fast in this countdown.
Yeah.
Can we get Gondorf in here from OGF? Has anyone got Gondorf on their list? Can we get an interview with Gondorf here in Mugiwara and talk about how the game went? Some comments.
So yeah, I think with advantage we just pressed forward and just pushed.
It was certainly you know, it looked like GW DeFy certainly in control for the higher percentages of the game. Guys were working well. And there was a few sort of areas where it looked a little bit like it could have been anyone's at the start, but that was soon quelled as GW DeFy just slammed home the efforts to push back the bases, you know. And it almost seemed as though OGF at some points
hey, good evening everybody.
And here we are, Soldier Eddie from OGF.
I must say, your team is so hard. It was one of the hardest fights in my life. It was hardcore, hard shit, man.
Thank you very much, man.
Yo, good game.
Very nice game.
Good game, Eddie.
Yeah, good.
And also not sure if you can get HAGB guys. I just want to say thank you to the leader also for for the match. You know that you still are in, right? You still got one more match next week.
Yes, but yeah. I think it makes nothing because if we go another one against GV and DeFy, we lose again. No way against this hard team, man.
Well, I'll try not to basically put them together. I mean, that's what the whole issue. That's the whole thing. There's a lot of clans, and I would like every clan to play with different clans, you know. And I'll see. I mean, depending on on who's in and who's out, we'll see how that goes. Because most likely, I think there's gonna be a standby next week. I think before we go to the semifinals. In that matter. So because of there's only like six matches. You know, so it's already like 3 clans are leaving this weekend. Two clans are leaving this weekend. Me actually, and whoever loses tomorrow from MOD and 633. I mean, 633 still have a chance. You know, they haven't lost yet, but there's a good chance that MOD loses. You know, so we'll see how that goes. You know, at the match.
So is the only clan out at the minute GW-Bravo? Is that
GW Bravo and Infamous Ill right now? Yes. So there might be a chance
oh,
that.
yeah, Ill as well.
Yeah, so there might be. We always the first one, man. Unfortunately, we do the
So
tournament, so we always the first one. But
if MOD and King lose, they're also the same.
they'll be the second team, yes. But if they win, then they're still active. You know, they're still in it.
Welcome along, Carol, the main administrator for the BHCA Discord. Carol, we are live and talking about the match.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I didn't realize we were still live.
Yeah, just want to say good game, guys. You know, gonna wait until Monday to see who you guys are going against. Once I know who's who are the teams still in it, you know. So, but most likely there will be one standby because you know, since one team already is out, we'll see if by any chance MOD is taken out tomorrow. Then definitely it's gonna be an even match. There's gonna be four teams, you know. But if not, then it's gonna be a standby next week for one of the clans.
Okay.
And most likely it's gonna be either GW and DEFY or RIP guys on 633, depending how the match goes tomorrow. Because those are the clans, you know, that if they actually no, I'm sorry, I will have to rephrase that. If by any chance MOD wins tomorrow against 633 and RIP, that means that DEFY and GW will have a standby while the rest of the teams actually sort it out until one more clan leaves. You know, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, well that wraps up the stream, folks.
Yes.
And thanks for watching. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night.
It's RIP guys, RIP and 633. RIP, yes. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. And that's the end of the broadcasting.